Well, welcome back to Island Wings on Southside Boulevard for a special episode of Shark Bites. This is playoff edition. Coach, we had the absolute best game of our life with the Green Bay Blizzard on Sunday. What an incredible win. How did that feel?
Playoffs? No, that was good, man. We needed that win for our fans. We always want to be undefeated at home. We know we had that one slip up against San Diego, and we played Green Bay really tough last time at home. They beat our butt in Green Bay. I was hoping to return the favor, so it worked out in our favor. What a great game, what a great crowd.
Oh my gosh, it was absolutely incredible. Your offense put up 60 points, just absolutely insane. Sammy Edwards leading the charge. His confidence was through the roof this game. What do you think that's going to do for him going into playoffs?
But just the confidence of you see him progress every game. It was a rough stretch there. We talked about it. We joked about it off camera. We had a rough stretch of games there in June against good teams on the road. But like I said before, everybody has bad, days or weeks at work. Everybody does. But you keep pushing through it. Losers figure out a way to keep losing, and winners figure out a way to win. And he's a winner, man. He's a dog. And so he keeps getting better. His confidence is through the roof. I wouldn't want to play against him.
Yeah, they were absolutely unstoppable. Green Bay could not stop them. And I think that's largely due to our crazy receiving corps. Marquell Wade and Jaden Stoshak, those dudes were making touchdowns left and right. What do you have to say about their overall performance?
Honestly, quietly, under the radar, because we're not a big whatever putting it out there. We've got 6 of the best receivers in the league. We had 2 guys didn't dress that as good as anybody in this league. And you got Marcus Rogers sitting on the other side, doing his thing, and they're just exceptional. Marquell's a vampire. He doesn't age. Just an exceptional player, exceptional person, really more of a character guy too, along with his ability. And Jaden just keeps grinding, making crazy catches.
It's so funny. Every time with Jaden, you think like the craziest passes, there's no way he catches it. And he somehow one-hand catches, diving catches. Marquell went over the wall with that amazing catch. How fun is that for you to watch as a coach?
It's just fun to watch those guys have success. But, I see it every day in practice. That's what I tell people. And they work. They work in practice. They work on those catches, those throws. But Marquell going 4 for 4, that's a pretty good feat, and both of them. There was just a lot of good things that happened Saturday night.
And then on the defensive side of the ball, holding Green Bay to 47 points. That's absolutely incredible. What did you think of your defense's performance?
Just continue to do what they did against Iowa. They came out, they had a great game playing against Iowa. They did a really good job, but everybody says, it's Iowa. So you wanted to see what they would do against the number 1 offense in the league, and there you go. And that's what they did, and I thought they played outstanding. Looking forward to them continuing that this week again against Tulsa.
And then the other phase of football, special teams in Mark Orozco, 2 deuces, unstoppable.
The points add up, and when you look at the skid, we were stalling on offense, giving up a lot of points, and not making any deuces. We were like the trifecta of terrible. And I just told the guys, just play solid base football and let the other team mess up. And that's what happens, and that's the results.
Now, another part of this game was our very special guest, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. How was that for you and the team to have him come into the locker room?
Well, that was cool. I'd been reaching out to him for months. You know that.
Oh, yeah.
And Coach is an arena guy. He played arena quarterback, so he understands the nuances and the ins and outs. And it was cool having him in there. And his speech, if you're not a Jags fan, if you ever had a chance to hear him speak, it is authentic. It is very authentic, and it'll make you want to go play. And he doesn't have to raise his voice, man. And he had me fired up, ready to go play. So just really fun. That's what's great about this town and this city and our sports and our fans is the amount of support from every pro team here. Everybody has great attendance with the hockey and the baseball and the football, and everybody does really good here because of the fan base, because of that accessibility of having the head coach of an NFL team just chilling in your locker room.
I know, which is so crazy.
Cool.
What do you think that did for the players as they got ready to play the biggest game of the year?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was definitely a mood change in the locker room. I was glad to see our guys come out fast, and I texted them and told us, hey, now you're a lucky charm.
I know.
You got to come back.
Liam, you got to come back. We need you at playoffs.
So it was really cool when he walked on the field and everybody was screaming Duval. So that was neat.
Yeah, that was the best little kept secret that we had in our pocket. Do you think that we gained some new Sharks fans?
Yeah, I do, because I talked to his staff and his security staff later through a text message. And I think some of them want to come to the playoff game, even though they're in training camp. So that's cool, though. It's good to be able to provide that opportunity for them guys to be able to get away, not parade around and just kind of sneak in under the radar. And I thought that was cool.
Now, the next thing that we need our guys to go visit the Jaguars.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That would just be so cool. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Host a birthday party at a Sharks game. Make it a night your kids will never forget. The party package includes a Sharks game ticket, a designated party spot, a Sharks souvenir, food, drinks, chips, cupcakes, and Shark Walk access to high-five the players before the game, plus a special visit from Chum. The birthday boy or girl will also get a special shout-out on the Jumbotron. Visit jacksharks.com and fill out your request form or call 904-621-0700 extension 717. Let's plan this birthday party together.
Well, welcome back to Shark Bites. I am joined by running back Jimmie Robinson. Jimmie, what a game by the offense this week. You guys put up 60 points against the #1 seeded Green Bay Blizzard. How does that feel?
It feels good. Just coming back off the losing game streak we were on, just coming back and just finding us, doing what we executed all week and what we talked about doing.
Now, last game against Iowa, it was the Jimmie Robinson show, 5 touchdowns. This week against the Blizzard, you didn't have any touchdowns, but your teammates were going absolutely crazy in the receiving touchdowns. What does that mean to you and to allow your teammates the ball as well?
I mean, it's just the things we work on all throughout the week, and just knowing that when everyone wants to try to stop me, that you're going to have to be responsible for our receivers, and they're always going to step up and make plays when their numbers are called.
This offense is so dynamic. Like, not only in the receiving core, you have Wade, Stoshak, Bowens, Red. You also can slide into receiver. Like, you guys are so unpredictable. What do you think that does for the opponent?
Oh, it does a lot just for our offense, just to be able, you can't key on one person. You think you're going to take one person away, then now you have to be responsible for another person making a play. You want to take him away, then you got to be responsible for the next person making a play. So it gives us that three-headed snake to be able to play with.
You guys are so fun to watch. If you put on a show like you did this Saturday, you guys are unstoppable.
Yeah, for sure.
You guys are on your way to Tucson. That is no question in my mind.
That's the
and
goal.
I really hope that you guys can do that. We all do. Now, this game was super special. We had Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen stop by. This was a surprise to you guys. Mm-hmm. What was going through your head when you saw him walk in the locker room?
Oh, when we first came back in for warming up, it was just like, we're looking around like, who's this guy in the locker room? But he introduced himself to us. He shook our hand, gave us a speech, just told us, like, he also took that road of being in arena football and knew what it was to be in this grind. So I think it gave the guys an extra little momentum and pushed us a little bit more. Was it ever in your head of like, oh my gosh, an NFL coach is here, or did you not even have that in your mind at all? You always going to have that in your mind when you have that, when he's in that presence. But it's also, you got to be able to focus and perform under pressure. And that's what I love. It's like with Liam there, you guys put on the best game that you have the whole year. We saw the Sharks that we saw at the beginning of the year, the 9-1 Sharks that everybody fell in love with. We saw them again right when we needed them most. What do you think the flip was to get you guys back to where you were at the beginning of the season? It's just us. We came together, figured out the things that we were missing and what needed to be done. We just had a great week of practice, and we just executed everything we talked about and what we needed to do. Now, going into playoffs at the Shark Tank, what does that mean, the home field advantage? Oh, it's a great feeling, man. Just bringing the playoffs to Jacksonville, giving the fans, just thanking the fans for what they've been doing for all years, just bringing it back here. So it means a lot to us, and it's going to be loud, it's going to be packed.
If you had to say one message to Shark Nation to sum up this year and, hype them up to playoffs, what would that be?
It's been a rocky one for us. I would just say thank you and just continue to be behind us this whole ride.
And we can't wait to see you guys on Saturday. Jimmie needs you. The defense needs you. We all need you guys to pack the tank. It's red out night.
Yes.
Again, you guys look so good in the red. So the tank is going to be painted red. And we need your guys' support. Come out this Saturday night. Thanks, Jimmie.
You're welcome.
Shark Reef Field Suites are the most exciting place to watch a sporting event here in Jacksonville. You can't get any closer to the action. Each Reef Suite includes food and drinks and holds up to 8 people. Create memories you'll never forget. Book your Reef Suite today. Call 904-621-0700 to secure your Reef Suite today.
Well, welcome back to Shark Bites. I am joined by Sharks quarterback Sammy Edwards. Sammy, you had an absolutely outstanding game on Saturday night. You threw for 198 yards and 7 touchdowns. How were you able to do that against the '1 Green Bay Blizzards?
Yeah, it's just a testament to our guys. O-line played great. Jimmie played great, and our receivers had a day. Marquell Wade and Stoshek, I think really stood out, and they just do what they do. So just giving them opportunities, any chance I get, it usually goes our way.
We have to talk about your throw to Marquell Wade. Walk me through that play and what you saw on the field.
Yeah, so it's 4th down, so your mindset changes a little bit on that down. You rather throw an interception than kind of take a sack or an incompletion. So really, if you go back and watch that play, Marquell's double teamed for a good portion of the play. And we threw up what we call a meatball, which is kind of like your last ditch effort. And he went over the wall and caught it and made a great play.
It was absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it was awesome. Just him making a play. Marquell's been in the arena league for so long and multiple arena leagues, and I learn everything from Marquell, and there's things that he teaches me to this point, so it's awesome to be able to kind of get to work with him.
Now, you and Jaden Stoshak have amazing chemistry on the field. How are you able to build that bond?
Yeah, I think me and Stoshak off the field are goofy, so I think we get along in that aspect, and we kind of mess around, the whole practice. So, but he's a great receiver. He also knows the game well. And he just has a great feel for space and just being the receiver he is.
Now, besides Marquell and Stoshak, we have Red, we have Rogers, we have Billy, guys that weren't even out on the field Saturday night. You have such a dynamic receiving core. What does that do for you as a quarterback?
Yeah, it's awesome. It relieves all the pressure and just allows me to go out there and play fast. And all those guys are good at different things, and I think our receiver room is the deepest in the league. So just being able to watch them and go have fun and, compete is awesome.
After a game like you had on Saturday night, how does that build your confidence as we get ready to host the playoff game?
Yeah, becoming the starter a couple weeks back, it kind of took me a couple weeks to get in the groove. But just building that relationship with the receivers and the O-line and Jimmie has been good. So just kind of these last 2 games, getting 2 wins was big going into the playoff run.
And I can tell you, honestly, when you stepped on that field, we could see a totally different Sammy Edwards, and we love him. We are ready for you to lead us all the way to Tucson here in 3 weeks. Is that a lot of pressure for you?
It's not, no. I think I enjoy playing with the guys, more than I love winning championships. So the goal is to play with those guys for as long as possible. So, and that means Tucson. So excited to get to go do that.
Oh, we can't wait. It's going to be such a fun journey. Now, I have to ask, we did have a very special guest on Saturday with head coach of the Jaguars, Liam Cohen. What did you think when you saw him walk in that locker room?
Yeah, I kind of had my head down, so I wasn't really paying attention. He kind of stuck a hand out. I got to talk to him for a couple minutes, and he kind of gave me his experience. He played a couple years in arena football, so that was pretty cool to find out. But yeah, just talking just about ball and, the mentality going into the game. So it was a pretty cool opportunity to get to talk to him.
Did you get a little psyched out that, an NFL coach is there, or did you not even bother?
No, I mean, it is what it is. All the guys have been there. We've been there before, and, I think he's a great coach, but it's a different league. So, just go out there and play.
Yeah, I absolutely love that you guys had such an amazing performance on Saturday night. What is your message to Shark Nation as we get ready to host Tulsa?
Yeah, just pack the tank. You know what I mean? Home field advantage in this game is so important, and I think we do it best. So just come out and support and give us what we need.
Thanks, Sammy.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Hey Shark fans, plan your next night out with the Sharks here at The Tank. We have a wide range of group night options to make your night perfect. So whether you're a business, a club, a team, or a big family that wants to have a good time, the Sharks have you covered. Visit our website, jacksharks.com, to see all of our affordable options. To book your event, call 904-621-0700 extension 717 or email david@jacksharks.com.
Well, welcome back to Shark Bites. Coach, it is officially playoff week. We have secured our spot as a number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference, and we will be hosting the Tulsa Oilers this Saturday. What does it mean to you to have a playoff game in the Tank?
It means a lot to our fan base, and it's the best home field advantage in the league. The second best home field advantage in the league is Tulsa. And I did not want to go there. Shout out to their fan base. They do a good job. So congratulations. I did not want to play there at all.
No.
But they got to come here. So it's huge. We got to get past this game. They're very well coached, and they have great players. And TJ Edwards is probably a candidate for league MVP, and it's going to be iron meet iron.
Tulsa is hot right now. They are on a 9-game winning streak. How do we plan to stop that?
We're playing at home. Playoff football is about physicality. That's what we talked about last game with Green Bay. Football comes down to blocking and tackling and being physical, and the X's and O's take care of itself. So we got to do that, not make mistakes, and get after them and let them feel the pain of the Shark Tank.
Yeah, Shark Tank is absolutely ruthless. Like, they are crazy. What is your message to Shark Nation as we get ready to go into this game?
I got a lot of things to say. I want to tell everybody, not to come out because you're having a great time. Come out because we need you. They don't understand how loud it is on the field. You don't really understand how much it means when we're down on defense and they're chanting third down and that place is rocking. I've seen so many goal line stances in our building with our defense because of the fans. And it changes things. And it's such a factor. When you think of really big-time places that have a home field advantage, you think of the Seahawks and the 12th man. You think of the 12th man in Texas A&M, LSU, hopefully Gainesville this year. But you think of those places that, wow, how the hell are you going to win there? That's what we have.
We do.
That's what we have, and so we just got to get that rocking. And I got to get people coming out there being crazy. I mean, crazy, wild, screaming, and we got a chance to really do something special.
We do. And if we win this game, there is very much a possibility that we get a second game.
One game at a time.
Here in Jacksonville, it is one game at a time.
One game at a time.
The possibilities are endless. The point is that we need your support. We need the Shark Tank sold out. It is red out night. Paint the tank red, wear red, come out and support your Sharks as we host the Tulsa Oilers for round 1 of the playoffs. This Saturday night, kickoff is at 7 p.m. How do they get tickets, Coach?
904-621-0700. You better hurry up. Be long lines at the day of the game, so you don't want to go that route.
Get your tickets now before they sell out. Go Sharks!